Hello, I am Test Drive and welcome to episode 33 of Test Drive Ferrari Racing Legends, where in this episode it is time to start the last arc of this game of sorts. We have 3 more events left, 1 in each era, so the plan is, of course, to go from Golden to Silver to Modern for the final 3 episodes of this game. It's almost over. But I believe that Golden will be first. We are 90% of the way through, 80 points in next rank. We have 7 more events. 20, what is it? 7 times 3 is 21. 21? 28? I don't know how that works. Because I've gotten all the medals, right? Yes, I have gotten all the medals. I don't know. We'll figure out the math later. But it is time for the Dino challenge. I'm going to assume that this is going to be in the Dino 246. Yep, GTS. And first off, we have Silverstone from 1959. Old Silverstone for 1 more event at least, or 1 more mission. And we have to set an average lap time better than 145. Ferrari created the Dino brand in honor of Enzo Ferrari's late son. The Dino 246 GTS is one of the most groundbreaking and beautiful designs yet to come from the Modena powerhouse. Excuse me. This year sees the start of the Dino Challenge, a 6-race championship series, and entry to the challenge is by invitation only. This is a series designed for the best of the best, and you are one of them. The first race of the season is in a week. Time to get more testing done. Today we'll run a few laps around Silverstone to make sure that both you and the car are ready. You need to run at least 1 lap inside our target lap time. Try to keep your average lap time over all the laps under the target time as well. Okay, so do a 145 or better every lap. Got it. It feels... Oh, I saw the inside of the car for a second. Whoa. Whoa.
Win this one, and you truly will be one of the all-time greats.
Actually insane.
Alright, let's see what sort of lap time she can get out of this car.
Alright. Blimp! I love Blimp. It is time for the final Golden mission. After over 30 hours of game time, as I've mentioned previously. Yeah, I am ready to see the end of this game. It's not the worst game I've played, but it is the longest, not great game I've played, I'm sure. This is one of the longest games I've played in general for this channel, so that's saying something. It is only surpassed by Forza Motorsport 1 and 2, and maybe Gran Turismo 7 at the moment, let alone GT7 when I'm actually more done with it, or more through it. Who knows how many events or how many things GT7 will have by the time it stops getting content. I don't know when that's going to be, obviously. Yeah, it's time. It's time to finish this. I'm so excited. I am more excited than I should be, but you know. Alright, 143, 144. Alright, I have to do a 144... or, I guess, to confirm, Oh no, don't go off. Okay, I didn't go off. Although I'll probably get it anyways, because it'll probably be a lower time on easier difficulties, so I don't know if I'll even have to redo it if I don't hit the 145, which I'm probably not going to, considering I just hit a wall. I'm 2 seconds behind myself already. That's unfortunate. Wait, I have to beat a 145 in general, don't I? Okay, I gotta restart. I forgot about that. It's not going to happen on that second lap. Yes, I know I am. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you. Why is there actual difficulty to this? I mean, it's not like super hard difficulty, but I didn't get it on the first try, so that's kind of saying something. I don't know where I can gain time easily either. I guess I'll figure it out as I'm going. As long as I set a 145 at all, we'll be fine. We'll see if I can do that. Oh boy. Shit. Well, this is probably not going to be a 145. And by probably, I mean it's definitely not going to be. Trying to pay attention to sector times, but I haven't seen a sector pass. It hasn't paused at all. Maybe it only does it whenever you hit like the second lap. I don't know. I thought it did it on the first lap too, but I may be wrong. Go, Dino. Little V6. Blimp. I do love Blimp. That is for sure. We have 15 seconds. I think I'm gonna get it actually. 2, 3. Okay, I've got a sub 145 somehow, even though I hit a wall. I'll take it. So now all I have to do is just try and not get a terrible lap. No matter what, I will beat this on some difficulty at least. I might be able to hit a 145 on both of them, or a sub 145 at least. There's where I went off the road. Fine. I lived. I'm on a best lap, so that's good. I will very much accept that. It's been a while since I've done one of these too, where you have to set an average, a good average lap time. It's been a minute. I guess we don't do that in the modern times, we only do it in the classic times. Ow. Fine, everything's fine. I am still on a best lap. I apparently got good. Somehow.
This is a new
143.8. Okay. Very cool. I'll take it. Just had to learn how to drive the car a little bit. It's fine. I know what I'm doing. Obviously. Okay. 1 down, 6 to go, I suppose. I guess there's 7 events total. Round 1, a lap race at Rouen Short. Oh boy. The first race of the challenge is about to start. In this series, there are no qualifying rounds. The grid placement for each race is determined by the luck of the draw, just like a bunch of the recent things I did in the modern era. Starting positions were just announced. You got second spot. Looks like Lady Luck is on your side. Okay, time to get on the track. Expect the competition to be fierce. Don't give an inch. Make every moment count. There's a full season ahead of us, so let's get off to a good start and build up an early lead. Make sure that as a minimum, you get yourself on the podium. Don't settle for anything but first, though. Push all you can and bring the trophy home. Okay, I'll get in first. I guess I lost my red Ferrari privileges. Now I have the void. I doubt the AI are going to put up any kind of challenge for this, as per usual, even though it's the last event of one of the eras. The last mission. I have taken first place. And I am now gaining time. AI is still as incompetent as ever. Very cool. Gotta remember how to drive on this track. It's been a while since I've been here. But we're good. Why would I ever have any doubts? Whee! I've managed to touch something and almost died. It's fine. It was almost. Also, I just realized there's no shadows in the rearview mirror. That's funny. Rearview mirror doesn't get shadow privileges. Also, why do they have the year in this track if there's no other years of this track in the game? I mean, I guess it's cool to know, like, when it was from, but most of the tracks, other tracks that have years in their names, have newer versions as well. And there are older tracks, like Misty Loch, that do not have a year in the title, so I don't know why Rouen does. Unless there's something, oh god, hidden that I don't know about yet. I don't know. Because I know there's also Rouen, there's just the long version. But I think it also says 1952, maybe. I don't know. Also, the newer tracks sometimes don't have years in the titles either. Like Monza and Hockenheim do not have the years, the newer years, in the newer versions. Eey! Don't touch that. It's illegal. Fine, everything's fine. I will winner, winner, chicken dinner this. Watch me. I have to slow down so much for that turn. I'm on a best lap. Speaking of laps, we got 5 total. Let's look at the inside of the car. It is very dark in here for some reason. Is this shit tinted? Why is it so dark? Why does it look like that? It has like a filter on it when you're on the inside. What the hell? That doesn't seem right. You know what? Fuck it. We'll roll with it. It's like even... I guess, no, even when I look back, it's still kind of dark, it seems. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Ooh-wee. As I was mentioning, I don't know if it was in my failed attempt or not, I like the Dino 246. It is a car I very much enjoy in video games. V6s make me happy. I like V6s. Not even joking. Oh, I actually slowed down in time. Holy shit. I thought I was gonna fly off the track. Ogie. Works for me. Alright, I want to see again. I want brightness back. I did not get a best lap. After all, that's funny. I think I legitimately go slower in this game when I'm in cockpit cam, and I don't know why. It's not the usual. Usually I'll go a little bit faster if I'm on interior view. Oh, too fast. We're good. Everything's fine. It wasn't too fast, actually. Oh, I forgot that the chrome gauge rings on the UI have reflections on them that change whenever you turn. That's very funny. I think they change whenever you turn. Maybe not. I don't know what it's reflecting, but it's reflecting something, and it's moving a little bit. Very interesting detail. I can sit back and relax. Please don't let there be any obstacle courses in this. I bet there is going to be one. I'm not going to keep my hopes up that there isn't going to be one. But there is a chance that I may be able to avoid it for this or this mission. God, I really hope so. That was one way to enter that corner. Not the best way. Let me turn my volume up a little bit. The car's not blowing out my eardrums enough. There we go. Now we're cooking. Two to go. Do I have anything to talk about? Not off the top of my head, unfortunately. Ooh, careful. Hey, I got a 213. Went 2 seconds faster than my interior camera lap. Maybe I do just suck. Maybe I've gotten too used to chase cam from doing videos. Oh, where am I going? This way. Not that way. I guess I gotta decide if I want to start something directly after this game or not. It'll be done before the end of May, so I don't need to, I don't need to worry about the start of the month Let's Play, because I am still doing that. In case you didn't realize it, I am starting a new Let's Play, or a new playthrough, as I'm more so calling them now, on the 1st of every month of this year. I've already done 5, and next month will mark the 6th one, of course, at the beginning of June. I don't know what to do for that one, because there's a chance that the 1st of June might be a slightly special day. Maybe. But we'll see. We'll see when we get there. It is still early May, so not too worried about it yet. What is that? It's a helicopter. Yeah, I get to decide if I want to start something directly after this game or not. I could do something short for once, instead of a longer game. Even though, like, Comic Gray Rally 3 isn't that long. But then you have, like, Fuel, which is going to take probably about as long as this game, if I had to guess. Maybe a little bit less.
It's the final
Then there's Final Fantasy, which is really long. And I accidentally deleted some of my footage for it, which is super cool. Like footage I hadn't uploaded yet. I'll figure that out sometime. Whenever I eventually figure out how to get past the spot that I'm in, because I kind of got stuck. What else do I have going? Rally Sport Challenge 2 is a moderately long game. It will take a bit to complete. Like I said, Comic Gray Rally 3 might be the shortest. Because it's 3 seasons of Rally with 6 rallies in each season. And that's basically the game, so it might be the shortest one that I'm working on right now. I don't remember what else I'm working on. I'm not working on a Need for Speed. Maybe I'll start another Need for Speed of some sort. I could just skip the shift games for now. I could just focus on the non-shift games. That's for me to decide at some point. Probably after I finish recording this. The whole game, not just this episode. I do have Hot Pursuit Remastered. We'll see. We'll see. First off, I gotta prioritize finishing things that I need to finish. Speaking of finishing things, this race is almost over. I'm only 30 seconds ahead. Only. You know how it is when you're only 30 seconds ahead. But there we go. Another 2:13. I finished on the podium. Yay. Okay, we shall continue Monza from 1958 for round 2. Another lapped race. So much for Lady Luck. This time you're starting in 7th. It's going to be tough making it back into the top 3, but you've clawed your way back up out of worse situations before. Work your way up through the field, one car at a time. Focus on patience. That's the way to go about it. The track has plenty of good overtaking opportunities, so make the most of them. Alright then, the cars are pulling out of the pits. Get yourself out there and show them what you're made of. I unlocked Misty Loch from this. If we race on Misty Loch, I will giggle again in this, at any point in this mission. I'm going to giggle. Because the game was like, ah, yes, you will unlock things that you race on, or like tracks you race on, or cars you race with. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, you're going to unlock cars and tracks that you're not racing on, but you've raced on before. So it doesn't make any sense. We'll see, we'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if I unlocked it, or if I raced on it once more in this episode. Are you hitting your brakes on a straightaway, you dingleberry? Alright, will I die in turn 1? It is very possible. Ooh, so close. I almost died. Alright, turn 2, will I die? I feel like that's more likely, because I'm probably going to try and dive. Except for there's a lot of cars on the inside, so I don't know about that, actually. You dumbass. What the hell is your problem? Get out of here. Did you have to just go over right in front of me? Little bastard. I got 5 laps here. Old Monza, at least once more. I think this might be the only time I'm here. I feel like once I do a legitimate race here, that is going to be this track. What I do on this track, in this at least. Maybe, we'll see. This game is very fond of pulling things out of its ass, so we will see what happens, I guess. Hello, Silver Car. Please do not... No. This was your fault. Oh! Holy shit! Oh my god! The car is so scrunched! Oh no! Oh, that went a lot worse than I expected it to. Because this dumb bitch did not use their mirrors. Thankfully, they're in last. So... Oh my god. It's fine. The car's fine. It's only a little scrunched. It'll come back. It'll buff out. I thought these were made out of fiberglass. How the hell is it bending like that? Maybe they are made out of like aluminum or something. I actually don't know. I don't know how Dino 246s were built, I guess. Fiberglass is usually my go-to because a lot of companies liked fiberglass around this era. Look at the Corvette. That used fiberglass for its entire body for many, many years and many generations. I'm gonna win this race with this car like this, by the way. gonna happen. E? I'm winning on this attempt. I don't care what anybody else says. I'm still mad as hell that that car just decided to cut me off in the straightaway. Like, I had my line, and I was coming up quick. You're not supposed to just come on over, you fucking idiot. Hello. Don't you fucking dare. Stop it. Stop it. You almost did it. You almost died too. Almost top speed moment. Alright, I'm gonna go on the outside of you. Well, maybe not. Didn't actually work as well as I wanted it to. Yeah, it's fine. Get out of the way. Oh, god damn it. Alright, time to draft, I guess. I'm not going to bump draft this time around. I've learned my lesson. I will not be doing that. Oh, it's working. We're drafting. We're cooking. They have let me cook. Alright, you go to the left, I'll go to the right. See, this is... Why are you wiggling? Stop that. This is how you're supposed to react when somebody goes around you. Oh, the AI are having fun behind me. I don't know what they're doing exactly. They're doing something. Why are they so wiggly? Stop it. I love barely touching anything, and my car's like, it's time to spin. Okay, I am working my way back towards the front. Still in 5th, but it happens. I got 3 more laps, or 2.5 more laps. I think I'll be fine. Yeah, you are trying to be slightly competent, it seems. Alright, up to 4th. Y'all took the goofy way. Actually, you didn't take the goofy way. I took the goofy way, but you exited slower than I did, so. My 3rd place. Okay, just 2 more. Can do this. I might catch this one on the straightaway, actually. Is it 2 blue cars in front of me? It looks like it. I want a blue car. Why don't I get a cool, interesting color? Well, it's actually like blue and then teal up in front. Don't you fucking dare. I will end you in the video game. Because you're an AI. You will feel my wrath. Alright, 1st place. It's time for me to... Nope. You take the outside, I'll go the inside. Yes. Perfect. Okay, I have taken my 1st place. My car is doing great, in case you're wondering. Just a normal day in the life of this Ferrari Dino 246 GTS. Wasn't the GTS like a later version? I thought the GTS was like the 70s one, and the GT was the 60s one. I may be wrong, though. I guess this might be like the end of the 60s, like 69. I have no idea. I don't know my Dino history that well. I'll look from the inside again. Ah, yes. Vision is unnecessary. Uh-oh. That's unfortunate. Don't flip. That's all I ask. Haha, you slowed down. You fell for my ruse. I'll get to pass you again right away. Yay! I didn't mess up. What are you talking about? Don't fucking touch me. Back off.
It's the final lap.
It is the final lap. You were right this time. You didn't tell me it was the final lap on lap 4 of 5, like previously in F1 cars. Thank you. Thank you for taking a math class. What an interesting race this has been. What an interesting episode this has been so far. Hot air balloons. Alright, so the goal is to not go off on the last corner again in this lap. I'm going to say we shouldn't do that again. And I should slow down sooner. Will I? I don't know. I tend to be dumb when it comes to braking points. Unless I practice them a lot. But we'll see. It's the luck of the draw. Whatever happens, happens. I want to go to the interior view, but it's kind of broken, so maybe I just won't. I think I am further ahead of the AI at least. It'd be really unfortunate if I flipped. I'm going to try not to flip. Okay, braking point right about here. Oh, yes. They let me cook. You love to see it. Okay. Well, Monza was a race. There's somebody in dead last. Oh, no. There's somebody in dead 7th and dead last. They had issues, apparently. I don't know when. I finished on the podium. I like that it's not even a voice line now. It's literally just text on the screen. They didn't even let him say the same thing he says before. Very funny. Okay. That went great, honestly. I unlocked Misty Loch. Alright, Silverstone. Round 3. That was a very impressive piece of driving back at Monza. You beat the odds and demonstrated once again why you're counted among the best. We're now at the halfway mark, and things are looking very good for you. Just make sure you don't get too confident and lose your focus. Stay on course and keep your eye on the target. This time you're starting in 4th, so all you have to do is make up one position and you're on target. Don't settle for anything less than best though. Push all you can and bring home the best result that you're capable of. Okay, I'll get first, I guess. Hello, blimp. I see it. Blimp moment of all time. Alright, Silverstone again. Although we're actually doing a race here this time and not just... It's like a color shift paint. That's actually kind of cool looking. Maybe it's just like a metallic with a different color flake or something. Alright, let's see how the AI do on turn 1 here. Maybe it isn't turn 1. What turn is it? No, I thought it was turn 1 that they... Maybe it's a newer Silverstone I'm thinking of where they fuck up turn 1. I don't know. I thought it was one where the there's a bunch of stuff on the outside of the track. Like a bunch of hay bales and shit. I think that's more up here on this version. Anyways, I'm in first place. Let's go to interior view again. Hey, it's actually like... Well, I don't know if it's correct brightness because it gets dim whenever I look back. Out the front, though, it seems to be fine. I don't know why it's different. But this corner has all the things on the outside. And I don't think they run off the road here. I don't think. Well, at least not that far. Maybe that's like 1970 something Silverstone or something. I don't know. I also don't unlock anything from this race. Unfortunate. I was hoping I would unlock another random track like Monza that I just raced on. Did I unlock Silverstone from the first time attack? Time trial? Blimp. I don't know. I didn't pay attention. Slash, I didn't pay attention enough to remember. Oh, I barely missed the target time from the first event. Got a 1:45.041. This game is very goofy. Which of my gauges work, I wonder? So I have oil temperature, water temperature. I think the bottom right might be fuel? Yeah, the one on the far right is battery, and then the one on the bottom left is oil pressure. I think works, actually. It looks like it. It looks like it's going up with the RPMs. Oh yeah, it definitely is. I love when more gauges than just speedometers and tachometers work in video games. That is one of my guilty pleasures. I wonder if the clock works, actually. I haven't paid attention to any clocks in this game. I doubt it, because there's not really like a time of day setting for this game. Like, different races take part at different times. But I don't think there's actually any kind of like tracked time in this game. There's no like night races or anything, so. By the way, I can confirm, yeah, no night races, no endurances, nothing truly interesting. Even though Shift had those things, Shift 2, and this game is heavily based on Shift 2, from what I can tell. I don't know. Slightly mad is weird. Backfire? Slightly mad is weird because they'll put a bunch of detail into things like the sound of cars and the backfire sound that we just heard, but miss the mark on like very simple things. They're very interesting, very peculiar even. Now the clock appears to not be moving whatsoever. I think the temperature gauges might actually work, by the way. I remember seeing on one car recently in one of the modern, oh god, eras. I think it was maybe the 430 challenge. But the water temperature changed. I think. Unless it was oil temperature, I have no idea. I don't remember. So that might actually change if you look at it hard enough. But yeah, I was looking through reviews of this game because I was curious yesterday, I guess, after I was done recording the last couple of episodes. And in the reviews, people said that there is actually good wheel support in this game, which actually kind of surprised me. I didn't know if it would have true wheel support or not, considering it was a weird PC port, but apparently it does, according to people in the Steam review section. Because you can still buy this game, by the way. In case you didn't realize, you can still buy this game on Steam today. Which is actually kind of insane, considering it's a one-make racing game, and also it's Ferrari, and also it was developed by a company that I believe no longer exists. So, I guess whatever the publisher is, I think it's like Evolved Games or some shit. I don't know what they are, but I guess maybe they're still holding on to it. I don't know, maybe they struck a good deal with Ferrari? I have no idea. But yeah, and there were people like trying to praise the game, and I'm like, not really. I wouldn't praise this game. I wouldn't consider it a terrible game. I wouldn't consider it a good game, though. It can be entertaining, but it's kind of garbage in a lot of ways. Especially if you want to play through the entire career or use content that is locked from the beginning, then it becomes a real pain in the ass to try and do what you need to like unlock what you want to use. So, like, that's a pretty basic thing too that a lot of people would be interested in is using more of the cars. So yeah, I can't say I would quite recommend this game to anybody to buy. Maybe if you got it for free, you could play it. Like, I can see that. But yeah, I wouldn't really praise this game for much. Besides, like, the attention to detail on tracks and cars is cool. The sounds are good. The content itself, all the cars and the tracks are interesting. There's a very varied cast of vehicles and tracks, which is cool. The game can look pretty at points, but also suffers from some graphical bugs that are pretty bad in some tracks. Looks at Spa. I still haven't beaten my 145, by the way. Funny enough. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I would play it for free. Maybe. Although I bought it, so. I'm the dumbass that paid $20 for it, too. I paid the full price on Steam. I think. I don't think I bought this game on sale. I think I just kind of randomly decided to buy it because I was like, whoa, I don't know when this will get delisted. But it still hasn't been delisted, and it's been, I guess, almost half a year since I originally bought it. I think it was like the end of last year that I purchased this game on Steam. The PC port is also, it works well enough to where it doesn't crash or anything, but you also have to deal with games from Windows Live, which a lot of people don't want to do. I think there might be a way to get around games from Windows Live, but I don't remember. If that's works specifically for this game. But yeah, I don't know. I would say it's a very mixed feelings game. Hey, I beat a 145 at the last second there. Let's go! Okay, next event. Round 4 at Rouen, Loch from 1956, apparently. You've managed to finish every race so far in the top 3. I've won all of them. That is a significant achievement considering the competition. Every driver here is a champion. I'm a winner, I'm a champion. Isn't that what is that cake? The distance? Is that what I'm thinking? I don't know. Anyways, you're clearly right at home. Each driver has to set a record lap time in one of these races in order to continue with the championship. And this is the race where you need to set your record lap time. Landed pole position this time out, so should be a walkover for you. Stay out in first and don't get tangled up with the rest of them. Literally. Thank you, game, for being self-aware. Concentrate on the road ahead and you'll be home free. Alright, so I have to set a lap time better than 2:30 and I have to lead for 2 laps. Okay. I can do that. I'm going to assume this isn't one where I have to finish every lap in under a certain time. Those can be annoying. Oh, gotta set a time better than 2:30. Okay. Might not be on the first lap because we do have kind of a slightly slower start than what I would have if I had just completed a lap. We'll see. I'm going to stay on exterior view because obviously I'm much worse on interior view. Don't know why. I'm slower, but I am. Kind of like how in Forza Motorsport 7, you're going to be slower with a wheel, like a lot slower with a wheel than if you use a controller. Which is a thing that apparently a lot of people have faced, including myself. I literally did a test on it. And I was able to easily clear things with a controller that I was like seconds and seconds behind with the wheel. So yeah, that was strange. Almost strip moment. Ooh. I don't think this is gonna be a 2:30. We'll see. Maybe next lap. feel like I've goofed this lap pretty good already. Plus, it's also lap 1. Gotta get my bearings, you know, even though I've been driving this car and even on this track already multiple times. It's fine. That's just how it goes, I guess. Okay, well, I have a minute to get to the finish line. I don't remember. I think it's just a straightaway, and then there's like a little like kink at the end of the straightaway where I have. Oh no, there's a hard turn and then the kink. Okay. Never mind. I didn't remember how this track worked. Uh-oh. That's unfortunate. Go. Oh, I'm definitely not getting a 230 on lap 1. That's for sure. Lap 2? Maybe? Hopefully? Because I should have a better run up to the finish line anyways. Now. I'm not as far off as I expected, to be honest with you. I expected to be like 10 seconds or more off. Only 6. Okay, so I have to do a couple corners better. Just a couple. Ooh, that was a good turn. I like it, I like it, we're cooking. I think "Let Him Cook" is like my favorite meme to come out of like the last 2 years, by the way, in case you were wondering. I feel like I reference it more than anything else. Besides old memes, older memes. Okay, good, good. I think I also goofed this turn pretty hard the last time. I'm gonna try not to do that this time around. Not great, but not terrible. Okay, remember to slow down in time for this hard turn up here. Well, I have the slider turn and then the harder turn. And I wonder, when you unlock all this stuff, like say this track. Wait, do I unlock this track? No, I must have already unlocked it. Or I'll unlock it later, for whatever reason. I wonder, I'm going to assume the answer is going to be yes, but I wonder if you could take newer cars on the old tracks. If so, I may have to fuck around with that a little bit before I completely end the game and uninstall it. Okay. Bit of a slow turn, but I made it. But yeah, I suppose we will see in a couple of episodes when I eventually look through all the cars and tracks I've unlocked. See if I could take like an F1 car around this track or something, around old Monza, the newer F1 car. That'd be kind of entertaining, probably. And sub 230. Yay! That is a great lap time. I love how this game also just communicates a lot of things through text that normally would have like voice lines in any other game. Goofy game.
You've built up a huge lead.
Why are you so loud? Oh yeah, it turned you up to maximum. I think you were just on high before. High volume. Kind of blowing my ears out, bud. Not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of it. If you could stop, that would be great. Did I crash this car? I guess I hit the hay bales. There's a little bit of damage on the left side of the car, and I'm assuming that's what it's from. Am I on the best lap again? I'm curious. I might be. I feel like there's going to be a split around here somewhere. Hello? Sector split? Anyone? No, I'm actually not on the best lap. I'm like a half a second off. Interesting. I think this is the longest race I've done yet in this episode. 2.5 minutes per lap for 5 laps. That wasn't too bad. I might have gained my my half a second on myself. I guess we'll see in a second. Is it going to be a new lap record? Or whatever. I think so. Well... Yes, I gained a second on myself. Nice. From a half a second back to a second ahead. In half a lap. That's what you call a Chad moment right there. Hairpin moment. Ooh, I'm on another best lap. It doesn't matter, but I am on another best lap. It's keeping me entertained during this. This is my form of entertainment for the moment. Wee. Will I still be on a best lap at the next sector? I don't remember where it is. Yes, I am. Okay. Cool. Now, can I do this corner correctly? That is what this best lap is riding on. I don't know my braking point still. So I'm just gonna brake here. That wasn't too bad. I don't think it was as smooth as the previous one. I really be out here hot lapping. Keep myself entertained. Oh, 225, let's go. 225.6. Alright, I think that's as good as I can do. I probably could do a little bit better, but that was a pretty damn good lap, honestly. We're just chilling this lap, honestly. Almost. I am pretty close. And speaking of pretty close, I am now close to 30 seconds ahead. They are fine. They're so good at what they do. They're so good at being AI in this game. I have 3 more races right after this, I think so. I think this was the halfway point or whatever. Maybe. I don't remember. Oh, I'm still like barely behind my best lap. That's so funny. I'm being very consistent.
Oh no, you've blown a tire. That's the end of the race for you. Not to worry. You've got the lap record. So let's call it a day and move on to the next race.
I don't know what happened. Also, I don't know what's going on with my face. It's fine. What? What the hell was that crap? Oh, so I only have 2 more left. Okay. Well, we knew our luck couldn't last forever. We're going to Monza again, by the way. Again. But to suffer a blowout on the final lap, that really hurt. Didn't get a single point for that race, and now with only 2 races remaining, we're all the way down to 3rd in the championship. Only way that we stand a chance of winning the championship is for you to win all the remaining races. This is not going to be easy. Luck is not here to help out either, as you got 5th spot on the grid. Best you can do now is to do your best, push with all you have in you, and you may just make it. Okay. I wasn't expecting the race to just stop. Like a mile before the finish line. What in the world? Well, we're at Monza again for another 5 laps. Good lord. They really want to just make use of old Monza. Couldn't go to, you know, Misty, Loch or Ennepregusa, or well, I think Ennepregusa was more so the later. I think that was like the silver era more so than golden era. Don't you dare come over here. You will not win this battle. Red Ferrari moment. Nope, nope, nope. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Stay over there. Excuse me. I will be coming through. Thank you. I sure am. I am up in the 2nd. Almost the 1st. Ooh, that was close. Close to death. Okay, time to draft, I guess. And then it's time to hot lap after that. What if you're on your best lap in the last lap in that last race? That would be really unfortunate.
You're in the lead.
Speaking of mechanical issues, or what was I saying? I don't know, I was talking about mechanical issues or something some point recently, and I was like, damn, they did that like twice and then never did it again. I guess there was another one, finally. Even though that wasn't like a random thing that I had to like exist with or happen to somebody else. It was just like, oh, race is over. Oh, somebody went off the track. That's funny. I don't know, man. This game's weird. Also, nice LCD fucking scoreboard. I'm sure that would be a thing in 1969 or whatever. It looks like LCD. It looks like LCD, right? I believe it's LCD. Same thing as digital clocks from like the 80s. And I guess maybe before. Pretty sure that some manufacturers had digital clocks in like 70s cars, at least late 70s. Like the quartz clocks or whatever. I think Lincoln actually did that in like the Mark V. Or Mark V? No, Mark III. No, it was the Mark V, wasn't it? The late 70s one. I think Mark III was early 70s. I don't know. My memory is lacking right now. Are y'all trying to keep up with me right now? Oh, I tried to look back, and that is not my look back button. At least I have nothing to worry about besides winning. Although that is lacking in entertainment at least. Where's my entertainment value? Where's my other things happening? Video game? It's cloudy. We almost questionable. They're like slightly keeping up more. It may be the end of the game, but you know, they're trying to keep up a little bit more. They're not losing as badly. I think. Maybe I'm dumb, I don't know. Remember the time at the beginning of this game where I was like, wow, I wonder how hard the difficulty is going to be if I go to hard. Yeah. What a long, slippery slope it's been since then. Why am I losing time? What is happening? I don't know. My entertainment is watching the time ahead that I am at the moment. That's my entertainment for this race. Watch us go back to Silverstone for the final race. I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest. Yay, I've led the race. I didn't get a penalty from that. Yay. Uh-oh. Oh, damn it. Unfortunate. Oh well. I didn't even lose my first position this time. Although they are still catching up to me, apparently. And I'm pulling away again. Yippee! I'm gonna drink water while we're going down the straightaway here. Okay. Well, let's get back on the track real quick. Oh, careful. There we go. No steering hand means go off-road a little bit. It's fine. Didn't Ferrari make a rally version of this car at some point, or somebody made a rally version of it or something? I don't know. I feel like this car went off-road at some point. Well, Dino at least. 246. Or the 206. Because I think those were kind of the same thing. But the 206 was earlier. Maybe. I don't know. I don't want to be shaking like crazy. Okay, we're good. Shake and bake. Yay, one more lap of old Monza, I think, maybe. I guess we'll find out. Should the last race be at Old Monza too? Damn, that's crazy. I would not be surprised at this point. Yup, sure is the final lap of this race. Still got one more to go for Dino. Dino Ferrari. I just noticed the odometer and the trip odometer are both like blacked out or blanked out in this car. That's funny. Don't know why. You can see the trip odometer because it has the tense is red. It's on the right side of the box, or the rectangle, I guess. Interesting. I guess they just decided, hey, we don't want to make this work, so we're just gonna hide it as best as we can. Understandable, honestly. I feel like analog odometers might have worked in regular shift. I don't know, though. I know some did. Some odometers, at least. The cars did track your mileage in them. It's always a thumbs up from me. And, well, we're almost done. I would say and all the way to the finish line, but that would be really not cool. I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to hear myself do that. And
that was a
there we go.
Fantastic drive. Well done.
I've led the race for 2 laps. Yay! Yup. True. Hero or... Oh, hey, Misty Loch. We're not going to the same track. I guess that's why they had me unlock Misty Loch on a different thing, was because they wanted me to unlock the Dino. Because they can't put more than 2 unlocks on the same event, of course. Hero or Zero. Nice driving. No, that was much more than nice. That was a fantastic piece of driving. You had your heart in your shoes, 2 races back, and now you're within a single point of becoming a legend. We're at the final race of the Dino Challenge, and the tension in the air is almost unbearable. None of the drivers racing today are used to losing, and whoever wins this race will be the champion of champions. Starting positions were announced, and you're smack in the middle of the pack. Today, it's Hero or Zero. The final race of the Golden Era. Oh. Real cutscene? Well, I guess this is as real as you could get.
The winner of this race will be the champion of champions.
And then we go back to default.
You have what it takes. Now go and write your name in the Hall of Fame.
Okay. Well, they tried with a cutscene, I guess. There was an attempt. Hello, fellas. Yeah, those are 2 completely different shades of blue. One's like gloss and the other one's metallic. Interesting. Anyways, I'm in first place. And now I just have to complete this race at Misty Loch. Yay! And then I'm done with the Golden Era, and then I can move on to the Silver Era and finish it. And I can move on to the Modern Era and finish it. Yay! I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. Anyways, my thoughts on the Golden Era is, I don't know, old car cool. The variety was, it was okay, at least for the older stuff. Cool that they kept, or they added, like, apparently these tracks were real, like the ones that I'd never heard of, like this one, were possibly maybe real. I see. Nice bonk. I lived. That was a good wooden bonk. I like that. That was a good sound. I don't think I've ever hit that fence before. But yeah, variety is good. The tracks are cool. Especially the older versions of tracks that are still around. Was very cool to see. Car selection was interesting. A lot of cars I've never driven in other video games. A few that I have, like this car, obviously, and I believe the 312... Was it the 312 that was in the 60s? Maybe. But like the really early cars, I don't think I've ever seen in another game. So very cool to have them in this game. Old versions of tracks were pretty detailed. We'll give them that. Old cars were as detailed as the newer cars. Also cool. Yeah. My point still stands of this game has too many long-ass races, well, too many races that are just a bit too long. Like 3 laps would have been fine for this. But no, we have to go 5 because fuck you, I guess. But this has happened the entire time I've been playing this game, so it's not like it's a new thing. But minor gripes aside, it's silly, and a good silly, and yeah. Wouldn't recommend doing what I'm doing, but wouldn't say no to just fucking around in the game. But again, you have to do things to unlock things, so unless you find some sort of a cheat to unlock everything, good luck, I guess. But yeah, like this track is really cool, honestly. I like Misty Loch. A little bit of a pain in the ass sometimes because it's a bit awkward in certain places, and there's a lot of elevation change, a lot of bumps. But it's an old racetrack going through mountains. What do you expect? What did you want? And I guess it makes sense for this to be ending on this because it's probably one of the most difficult tracks to keep consistent on in this game, honestly. But yeah, they also look really nice too. Besides the bit of pop-in issues that still exist on tracks that aren't Spa, but Spa is really bad. I guess there was no old Spa though. Well, older Spa. There's like like silver era Spa, but not like 60s era. Although I guess in the classic or in the golden era, you did actually, or I did reuse some cars throughout it. For a couple times I used like the early cars for a couple different missions, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of neat. That's what I can say about it. Kind of neat. Abris tires. Febreze. It is kind of like Febreze, isn't it? Except for obviously spelled different. It could still be pronounced the same way, though. Also, things that are unfortunate. Not being able to use the pits for any reason in this game. Very odd that there's no reason to use the pits. Like, even when I did go into the pits the one time, when my tires were gone, it didn't do anything. It just left me with shitty tires. It just made me go through the pits and exit. A bit odd, for sure. But even like this track has a pit lane, so I don't know if they were planning to implement more, or maybe implementing like tire wear for the AI as well, so they would have to go to the pits. I don't know. Again, this game very much feels like it had a very limited time for development. I'm going to assume that Slightly Mad pumped this out in like less than a year, easily. Oh, bonk. So I can't 100% blame Slightly Mad for this, I guess. It's probably the publisher, but I don't know. I legitimately don't know what it was like. If anybody is watching this somehow and knows anything about it or worked at Slightly Mad during this game's development, I would love to hear about it. It would be super cool. Who knows, maybe someday I'll make like a more in-depth video on this game, covering like the development and whatnot, and why things are the way they are, more so than just wondering. Of course, I can also contact people myself, but I don't know who to contact. I'd have to figure that out. And haven't really done much in the way of video essays anyways, because that's usually where that comes from. 2 more laps of the golden era. Helicopter. Looks like tire tracks in the sky. Why does it actually look like a tire track? That's so funny. I don't know what kind of cloud formation that is. Doesn't look like anyone I've ever seen. This is also going to be one of the longest videos I've made of this game, by the way. I'm up to 1 hour and 20 minutes, and I haven't redone anything besides the first race. Again, this game is probably a bit too long, like gameplay time-wise, than it should be, or needs to be, for what it is. Yeah. They could have done a little less for the events, at least. The amount of events, and how long each of them are. That's why I complain about it. It's not like, oh, I don't want to do a long race. It's like, why have I been doing this long of races this entire game? And also, going back to the tire wear thing. Why do I do races that are long enough to get my tires worn enough to have basically no grip on them? But the AI don't have any issues, and also, I can't go in the pits. Like, yeah, this is a very unpolished game. Probably the most unpolished game I've ever played in my life, to be honest with you. And that's not even a joke. Like, I know I've played other games that have been unpolished. I haven't played a new Forza Motorsport, though. That might be on the level of this, to be honest with you. Nah, maybe not, actually. It might have a little bit more, at least. But yeah, this game did not have... I can't imagine it having much QA at all. Like, I feel like they had one person go through this and play this game, if any, to do quality assurance. Like, they probably were like, alright, you can make it around the track, the cars have physics that work enough, we're shipping it. I feel like that is 100% what happened. Or they might have just had, like, some QA, like, okay, the graphics are fine. Okay, the cars drive fine. Like, that was pretty much as far as they went.
It's
The final lap. Truly, the final lap. This is a final lap of final laps. A final lap of all time. Because, like, I know we all love the shit on Slightly Mad games in general, like, haha, Project Cars. Haha, Cyberpunk when it first came out. No Man's Sky. I don't know, man. I haven't played those games, and I also didn't play the two bad ones, the Cyberpunk and No Man's Sky. I have never played, including the launch versions, but we meme on Project Cars. I played Project Cars back in the day. It wasn't nearly as bad as this. I played Need for Speed Shift and Shift 2. Not nearly as bad, not nearly as unpolished. I've heard that the physics can be better in this game than the Shift games. People seem to like the way the cars drive better in this game. But man, that's about it. That's all you got. The cars don't feel crazy different from each other either. Like, even the F1 cars are pretty prone to, like, sliding, which is funny. And they also flip, which is a completely different issue, but yeah, the physics are okay at best. I would give them an okay out of 10. Now that I've had 30 hours with them, 30 plus hours, they're not great. They're not terrible. It's not unplayable. This game is truly far from unplayable, which is a positive, I guess? Not usually one to be a positive. Like, being playable is like, yeah, we expect that of a video game, but in this game it's like, wow, this game is playable. It's crazy. It's so much better than it could have been. Maybe that's what they focused on. Maybe that's what the development time was spent on for like the last little bit of it. Was like, can we make this game playable? Can we make this game work? And shockingly enough, they kind of did. I haven't had any like super game-breaking things besides the tire issue, the tire wear issue. That is the only like truly bad thing that has happened. And yay! There we go. We got achievements. We got Dino challenge, and we also got old timer, which means that I completed the golden era. And we'll look at also the Dino challenge achievement. And there we go. Oh, we don't have a next option, so it doesn't actually take you to the next era, interestingly enough. I was wondering what it was going to do. But there we go. We will go ahead and quit out of this. And there's everything. And just to go through everything again, I have all of the medals for for completing all of the events on hard difficulty, quote unquote hard difficulty. And there we go. Events completed 58 out of 58. Medals 232 out of 232. And the extra medals, or whatever you want to call them, 58 out of 58. 93% done with the game. 52 points to the next rank. And I guess the next up will be the silver era to finish off. Apparently I've only driven 19 hours and 21 minutes in this game, which is kind of shocking. I don't think that's actually true. But look at our gamer score, actually. I'm curious. 25,750, basically. 660 total. Nice. But that will conclude this episode of Ferrari Racing Legends. Thank you all so much for watching, and I guess I will see you in the next episode where we will finish off the silver era. Let's go.